Shop sick, you know what time it is. Let's get it. Hand over fist, got hand down. Shots fired, now your man down. Thought he had it planned out. Got his head buried in the sand now. Saying that they really won't smoke. See me coming and they fan now. Time to clear the air right here. I'm a rainmaker in this rap trap. It's sicko mode, so I stand down. I don't wanna hear no comparison. Most of these are irrelevant. Who the hell they think they better than? I see a storm coming with the man, about to catch a flight to the Netherlands. Been doing that they never did. No fucks given like a fella bitch. Every superhero need his theme music, They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you? Every superhero need his theme music, They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? Rhyme schemes filled with crime scenes, made blood money on the side streets. I really live it that I rap. Wear like militia brand custom hats. Steady blowing money, make it back. One thing for sure, I never ran. Things for certain, it was never that. Niggas think they lit in a house of wax. Got a roof on fire, ain't no doubt in that. But to burn it down, then run it back. Get in the field like a quarterback. Well, I'ma send them, ain't no coming back. Things running back. Strong style, only match a lumberjack. Motherfucker, your opinion, cause it's the fact. Man, you what? Every superhero need his theme music, They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? Every superhero need his theme music, They mad at me cause I've been doing what they ain't doing. What you doing? Still 10 toes in the trenches, screaming money over. Well known to stand on business, so who the fuck is you kidding? 40. I've been going through a lot of shit all my life. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's all about perseverance. It's like everybody want me to fail, but still I prevail. And that's why there's no trust. Hey, I've been down in my thoughts, but I ain't never meet her. I got a couple pretty girls, but I ain't never squeeze them. I know a couple trying to hurry, but I ain't never lead them. I got a couple family members, but I don't really need them. I did some dirt up in the streets, but now it's hard, I see them. I know some niggas in my line, but I ain't never... Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top, we get down. It's your boy Tony, Media MONIX. Get this, D is en route. Damn, I said his name again. I hate his name. Okay, low-key, I'm envious, but anyway. Shoptalk 7 in the building. Y'all, it's your boy Media MONIX, Pod God, Radio Jesus. I would be remiss if I did not start the show by talking about our SBO, our resident SBO, Nikki Spiller with Nikki Sleek Designs. You feel me? She does everything. Flyers. She builds your website, maintenance your website, writes you some contracts. She's probably one of the dopest back office admin people that I know of. So get in tune, man. If you want to get with her, you want Nikki to spill her drip all over your brand. Nikki Sleek Designs at gmail.com, or you can find her at NikkiSleekDesigns.com. You dig what I'm saying? Once again, that's NikkiSleekDesigns at gmail.com. If you want to hit her on the email, on the website, it's NikkiSleekDesigns.com. But look, y'all, that's our resident SBO segment. If you want to get down, be one of our resident SBOs, we could work something out. Just hit us, hit the inbox. I'm on Facebook. I'm Anthony Terrell Monix Jr. Monix is spelled MONIX. Instagram, Media MONIX. Or look up D Smith period on Facebook. Get this _ D. It's not any type of D's. Get this _ D on Instagram for D Smith, man. But we're gonna get back to this music. And if I was, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start with some of this 360 Pooh, man. Yeah, we're gonna go with 360 Pooh. You can catch him on Wednesday. Yeah, you can catch him on Wednesday. The Bottle Service podcast is doing a show with the Wild Hair. Yeah, September 25th on Wednesday. Y'all go check that out. Doors open probably at 7. You feel me? It's going to be great conversation, some good artists performing, and it's going to be a good old time. I'm going to be there, so if somebody want to come and buy me some tacos or some of that gumbo, because it's crazy expensive. About 3 of you nice-looking ladies, come and bring me some gumbo. Y'all can ante up, add up the money, and I'll take it, no problem. Shoptalk 7, man. We're going to get to this music. 360 Pooh with Go Low. Let's get it. Yeah, yeah. 360. Boy, guy.
You don't wanna wait no time. I be wanting you, no lie. Body is all sorry. What we gonna do tonight? Body like a cool bottle. Yeah, shawty got me thirsty. She walking like a cool model. I'm trying to drink her like a Slurpee. She grabbed my hand, said she wanna dance. I'm like, cool. It's hot as hell. I'ma need a fan if I move. I'm off his head, feeling like the man I can't lose. I got my hands all up in her pants. I'm a fool. I'm like, ooh. Love to love you. Get up, the water touch ya. No. My mama's a keeper, I'm not gonna leave her. Money ain't a thing, I'm swiping the visa. Scorpio, she got what I like, she a Libra. I want you stuck to me like a stripes on her. Sim, me got the keys to the Beamer. She got that what I put Vina. Oh, nah. And I wanna see you, I want. You drop it low. You drop it low. Love everything you will. Name a place I could take you there. Private jet just to take you there. We vanishing on a speedboat, laying up in the mansion, no tanning in Puerto Rico. Baby, I promise, if you listen, I can say more. Yeah. Baby, you somebody I can wait for. Imagine me all along, getting it on when I get you home. Tongue pulling down your body like a skateboard. Baby, I'm a fool. I'm like, ooh, love to love ya. I just wanna fucking hug and rub ya. I don't want no other one to touch ya. I'm not gonna leave her. Money ain't a thing, I'm swiping a visa. Scorpio, she got what I like, she a Libra. I want you stuck to me like the stripes on her. Sim, me got the keys to the Beamer. She got that Beamer. Oh, nah. And I wanna see you, I want. You drop it low. You drop it low. Sim, me got the keys to the Beamer. She got that what I put Vina. Oh, nah. And I wanna see you, I want. You drop it low for me. You drop it low for me. Whoa, I like smoking, I like getting fly. I like having sex, I like girls who ride. I like my cup full, I like turning up. So this is what I do. I like money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, money, baby, yeah. That's I like, yeah. I like taking, but I stop doing that. Under the night skies, shining from the moonlight. Yeah, that someday I'll be a star. Think I could get pretty far. Starring on TV show, bet you I act up for sure. Bet you I open up doors and go through many more. I could be a singer, could even write my own song. Maybe me and Dre could get along. She know my pen game strong. Skills on my hands. It's about time I use them. I'm starting to apply pressure. Stepping on next, I won't let it. Skills on my hands. It's about time I use them. It's my dream to be big. I grow into it. Tell me what you drink. Tell me who you wanna be. Tell me what you be. It's not too extreme. I wouldn't have it any other way. I need more confidence. I need to widen my audience. Need to stop selling myself short. I'm a number one fan, big support. You don't need no confirmation. If you see it, and it's best for you to go and take it. Keep believing that it's meant for you and only you. Don't let the thoughts of feeling keep you back from doing you. Cause you got skills on your hands. It's about time you use them. You better start applying pressure. I'm rooting for you, please don't let up. You got skills on your hands. It's about time you use them. If your dreams too big, you grow into it. Tell me what you dream. Tell me what you wanna be. Tell me what you think. It's not too extreme. Go and mark your name. Go and make them know your name. Go and push through all the pain. I wouldn't have it any other way. Wouldn't have it any other way. Gonna switch lanes in the midnight, scream the money in the brain. Then it's back to the green. With a long yard and I got a 950 acres is a lot to maintain. Got a jerk, dipping Gucci, put a break in on that bitch 25 G's. Price tag, ooh, yeah, I make it every day and a whole lot of cheese. I just seen a side kid, said the way the door to be lucky. Yeah, gave her my phone, she told me that I'm the creator. But you gotta move harder, yeah, you gotta work harder, yeah. She said your goal is to reach, just stretch out just a little bit farther. Heels on my heels. Heels on my hands. If my dream too big, I roll into it. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you wanna be. Tell me what you think. It's not too extreme. Go and mark your name. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Do look at it. It's gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. Super fast, so let's going crazy. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. Super fast, so let's going crazy. She got all that. From my mom, from my OJD, never been on my I didn't see no dog, never been. Got her hips, look at her back, she ain't flaunting at all. She's the way I cross the sign out there. Too much on her, I might cross it. See the egg up and them, they lost it. They get unlimited 40s, that's my offer. Creep, lusting on my bucket loaf. I'm in town for one night, let's make that a magic show. Boss wants that hypnotizing, she gon' grow a magical. She's a money maker, she gon' keep her back. Been the overstretch her outside, house case glow. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. So fast, so let's going crazy. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. So fast, so let's going crazy. You baby, no fluke. Truth, all that. Man, hate on you. Turn up, get loose. 400 to a rich homie, cause I never judge you. Make you my boo, my baby mama, yo, Joe. Put you on that pedestal, cause we fly fast, so I'm proof. Homebody, no PT. Low-key, a little free. Going in the circle, Snapchat bustin' in. She replied to my DM. We can link on the weekend. Pretty girl in this stretch where she dive off in the deep end. Short stroke, put some uncle to it. Long stroke, give a tip to me. And she get to me, I'm good to it. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. Super fast, so let's going crazy. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. Working in the mirror on the daily. Super fast, so let's going crazy. See nothing, no dog. Homebody, no PT. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing.
daily. So fast, all that going crazy. Goodness gracious. She be doing so amazing. In the room daily. So fast, all that
Bird fly, lifestyle pigs. Move with none, eat together, stay solid, stay straight. That man always somewhere getting busy. Don't get you mentioning for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. You don't know how I move, you ain't got my dip. You don't talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about you.
I've been in it, baby, ain't no turning back. Street boy, he lit in the hood, and you to throw a match. Taking what's mine, foes, ain't gotta ask. Give me that, put the game in the stain bag and hit the gas. Gang for my mama and my auntie now. Gangster in a quick temper, Bobby Johnson in that hustle in my soul. Granny Jean and Solo was dripping sauce, not knowing I was soaking up. Exclusive trips, exclusive. Stretching dough like Pepsi folks. Boy, I need man. Give me that. Webby flow, yellow gold, gold frizz, 7-figure cookie stuff. Stack full of moolah on my baby. No petty though. Stack it, watch it ever grow. Year round, merry go. Dizzy money, no more guts up out the antidote. Humble hustle, humble living, go whatever, do the fuck. White t-shirt and Reebok on my B-boy, into the yell. Lifestyle pigs, move with none, eat together, stay solid, stay straight. That man always somewhere getting busy. Don't be she mentioning for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. You don't know how I move, you ain't got my dip. You don't talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about you.
I ain't going back to my old days, my old life. About to throw some bread, looking like a food fight. You can put some dirt on my name, but don't put dirt on my sneakers. I give a fuck about the rumors when they talked about Jesus. Them high hats still screaming through them tweeters. Head in the clouds, still puffing on this reefer. If I side and rock with ya, this is not a feature. Somebody leaking, somebody gonna need a preacher. I'm just riding around, I still got my window cracked. I'm trying to cook the cheese without touching a mouth trap. You know, I give some where you from. It's 4 fingers, no thumb. You won't smoke, you better have strong lungs. I've been popping Earl. Got the game from Knockers, Big Bill, Barry, and Bird. I'm done with the game, I'm about to hang up my jersey. You heard me? Pigeon lifestyle, I'm worthy.
Bird fly, lifestyle pigs. Move with none, eat together, stay solid, stay straight. That man always somewhere getting busy. Don't be she mentioning for a minute, so hear me.
You ain't got my swag, you ain't got my drip. You don't know how I move, you ain't got my dip. You don't talk how I talk, you ain't got my spit. Rich ain't talk about money, you ain't talk about you.
I'm a man.
Stop Talk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down. It's your boy Tony Media MONIX. I am back to the Bizac. What did we play, man? What did we play? Okay, there we go. We played Jane and G with Dreams. You feel me? We played Street Boy Stretch with Gracious. I had to run Street Boy Stretch back, which featuring Solo from the Heights, which you ain't one of our favorites around this joint, man. So we got some things lined up for y'all today. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the bottom of the screen. You dig me? Let me see. Here we go. Boom, right there. Shop Biz. Is there a way to show qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to him? I can't front. Where I got this from is, Ace Metaphor in the gang. They got the, the show they do, and they got it on the road now. It's a podcast, and they got it on the road. What tonight's conversation? So shout out to the chat, Street Boy Stretch in the building, Shop Boy Stretch. You dig? So the question I got, they were talking about showing the qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to him. So hence my question, right? Shop Biz, is there a way to show the qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to them? I didn't ask that question with an answer already in mind, right? I didn't want to come into it already knowing, right? I want to have the dialogue, create the conversation, and see what I come up with. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that. And after this music break, we're gonna come back and we're gonna deal with it. Hopefully I get the chat to chime in. D Smith got some business he's handling. I'd imagine he's gonna be here at some point. He already in the building. So yeah, you feel me? So we're gonna get to that. I imagine it's gonna break down into several subtopics. You know what I mean? Like, what is spousal qualities? You know what I'm saying? What is the quality? How subjective is it? Is it any standard spousal qualities? Stuff like that. But we're gonna go ahead and just get into this music. I'm gonna start with the boy Whoa Boy featuring Capone Love Jones with Baduism. Badu, 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 Badu. Here we go. Doc Passe.
Badu, you my Badu. Badu.
They just wanna play, but can't stand the rain.
I love you and all the little things that you do and everything in between that makes you do like I do. And you ain't gotta sneeze for a nigga to bless you. Long as he hits your knees and pray for me like I do. And we ain't jump no brooms, but you know that I do care for you. Always there for you. Don't need no spare for you because you're sparing me from all that heartache and heartbreak that being in love can bring. Kisses like summer breeze, gently caressing me. I'm your tree, you're my leaves. Without you, I can't breathe. Your energy I need. Please say you'll never leave. Yes, it's true. Me for you, I call you Badu. 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 Badu.
Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. They just wanna play and dance up in the sun, but they cannot stand the rain.
Never knew love like this. The same lips she kisses, the same kiss you miss. And miss, it's not that you controlling me, but you're controlling me when you're holding me and loving me totally, and overly, and socially, emotionally, psychologically, and physically. Look what you did to me, it's killing me when you're here with me. Are you hearing me? Are you feeling me? I call you Badu. Badu. Badu.
Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. They just wanna play and dance up in the sun. They cannot stand the rain. They just wanna play. They cannot stand the rain. They just wanna play. They cannot stand the rain. I pull strings like a violinist. I'm well known to study gas like a biochemist. Facts don't hit the line if you try and kick it. Boy, you must have hit a line at the line of scrimmage. Facts, shorty bad and she trying to visit. I'm about a bag, what's a dime when your grind vivid? Facts, no disrespect, you're not that guy to spit it. I can't respect too much of what is said if I don't get it. Facts, it's a rap, it's a gun, if you clap, then you're done. It's a match. Facts, where I'm from, if it comes to a match, it'll come with a draw. Facts, but let's just hope that it don't come to that. You only get one life to live and you can't run it back. Facts, I'm from the pole, you know I'm coming strapped, and we do things the right way, so it ain't none of that. Facts. I pull strings like a violinist. I'm well known to study gas like a biochemist. Facts, don't hit the line if you try and kick it. Boy, you must have hit a line at the line of scrimmage. Shorty bad and she trying to visit. I'm about a bag, what's a dime when your crime vivid? Facts, no disrespect, you not that guy to spit it. I can't respect too much of what is said if I don't get it. Facts, it's crack on your tongue, now your gums feeling numb and you snap. Facts, in the slums where I'm from, get a pack, get your crumbs, make them run. Stack. You better get a job or hit the dirt. Boy, you better pitch some hard or flip some merch. Facts, when you with the squad, represent your work. If we do things the right way, you gon' get this work. I pull strings like a violinist. I'm well known to study gas like a biochemist. Facts, don't hit the line if you try and kick it. Boy, you must have hit a line at the line of scrimmage. Facts, shorty bad and she trying to visit. I'm about a bag, what's a dime when your crime vivid? Facts, no disrespect, you not that guy to spit it. I can't respect too much of what is said if I don't get it. Facts. Facts. Facts.
Woo! Shout out to the GOAT, Lil Wayne. Got me through some things. I know G Herbo did this, but I've been waiting to do this since I was like 15, 16. We take y'all back to 05, 06. Look. Yo, baby and Slim. OG was making cash money, flipping bags in the birds, finessing out of gas money. She ain't no damn dummy. She worked hard to pay the bills and still had to keep the cash coming. We ain't had nothing. That pork steak was like a T-bone, and I ain't want no fucking B-long. Kept a white tee on, was cool with it. Give me a new fitted, some fresh ones and a jab. I go to school with it. Came up on a few digits. CDs, DVDs, candy, whatever's in my hands. I was too wicked. BOL with 250, and they ain't know what to do with me. Tested me, then they tried to get cool with me. Fuck a switch, give me 2 stimmies, blowing like Alonzo on training day. First time he took duel with him, you a fool, I'm a fool with it. Do your homework on a bag of whoops. The hype say it hit too different. Full of shit, you a snitch, that's a stool pitch. No details, no specifics. I just don't get it, and I'm trying to be optimistic, but they see what I'm saying like hieroglyphics. They know I ain't playing. I really lived it. And if I said it, then I really did it. M.I.E. Money is
Station be coolin'.
Hey, y'all from Chicago. I know some never said this. Talking about they said they gon' pine, but ain't gon' do it. No, said about the homicide, but ain't gon' pull it. That's the blood, your head, don't pull up. Better not pull up. We caught a spot here, not so we boom. Put it in the box and call it for the kind. If I get that's strange.
What was it?
They don't know they live, but they stay screaming they gang. All over that, you ain't give a about they line. Come on, top of memory. Memory. Need me a shit just to get me in my. I'ma call yo if I catch him. I'm just shit for that money. Gone all of that. We speak now had your set higher than T-Pot. T-Pot's had him laying next to his. Those really is why they steady sending me screenshots. That's really is why she steady sending me. Say they gon' cry, but ain't gon' do it. No, say about the homicide, but ain't gon' pull it. Ain't gon' pull it. That the blood your head, don't pull up. Better not pull up. We caught a spot here, not so we boom. We boom. Who fly out them dirty eagle? They ain't come from us, it must came from them seagulls. You gotta watch from them snakes and watch for the weasels. None of them is see through. You don't see us, but we see you. All my life in a pink kidder. Yeah, I know how to clean up. All my life in a pink center. Send you with straight to Jesus. All my life in a pink tipper. Get them to see us. All my life I just me and them to be us. Only time gonna come up, guess you gonna come up. Chopping legs, you gonna run up. If you drop dead friend, it ain't funny. 1,500 on the head, say they gon' grind, but they ain't gon' do it. They ain't gon' do it. No. Say they about the homicide, but they ain't gon' pull it. They ain't gon' pull it. Let the bud your head, let you don't pull up. Better not pull up. We call spot here, not your nigga. We boom. We boom.
Shoptalk 7 in the building. We up top, we get down. It's your boy Tony, Media MONIX. And we are back. We're gonna go ahead and hop into the shop biz, man. What do we have up? Is there a way to show qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to him? So once again, I got this question of watching a clip of tonight's conversation, you know, the Ace Metaphor joint, you know, with man, I don't remember all these ladies' names. Pretty Kitty, some kind of Kitty. I know she's a psychologist, a beautiful dark-skinned woman. Trip Fontaine, Ace Metaphor, and they usually got a special guest when they're on the road, but they usually have a special guest. Anyway, because on that kind of show, why wouldn't you have guests? So when they come back around, is there a way to show spousal qualities, to show qualities of a spouse without actually giving them, giving it to the person? So if I painted a picture, like what would that look like? Maybe giving them a glimpse of it, you know, like maybe I show you how I take care of things, but maybe not make it standard. You know what I mean? I did this for you. This is what I could. This is what I would be on. But like, if you did it that way, is that helpful to the overall goal? Because I saw this topic being dealt with. I think, matter of fact, it might have even been in the chat on Shoptalk 7, in the Shoptalk 7 group, where the lady said she did all of the wife stuff to the fullest, and that's how she got the ring. So is that even necessary? Is our spousal qualities something that really makes the difference nowadays? Because I can tell you that a lot of the women I've dealt with, if I was in the marriage space, like in my head, I probably would have nabbed up several of them. You know, even though they may say they're not giving you the wife stuff yet. I'm like, well, my house is clean and food on the table. I don't know, cooked food is on the table. I don't know what else. Until they, if they're not upset at you, they're commonly a safe space, at least present as a safe space for you to talk, you to be you. They're attracted to you. They esteem you. I guess, those are the things where we'll be like, yo, this is wife right here. Now, how often, another question within this is, how often do people step it up after marriage? Yeah. How often do people step it up after marriage? If any of my married folks is watching, and you can answer the question without getting in trouble. You know what I mean? I just think that's a good question. So, can you show spousal qualities without actually giving it to the person? What would be an example? A tease, if you will, I guess. A tease of what you would do. I mean, should I pump fake paying the bill? I don't know. Should I show what I bring to the table, so to speak, the proverbial table? Can you show what you bring to the proverbial table without having done it for the person? Because doesn't that person need to know or feel like, hey, he or she would do this for me if need be? How do you show them without doing it for them if the situation arose? You know, like how does that look? Like, I see you struggling. I would help you, but I ain't your wife yet. Or I would help you, but I ain't your husband yet. Is that a thing that's okay with those who are in the market for a spouse? You know? I don't know if I'm in a jam and she didn't bail me out because we wasn't married, she probably wouldn't be around. Some more people in the chat for those chiming in. Is there a way to show the qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to them? What's y'all input, man? What y'all got? Sharice Sloan, I don't know if you're still there or not. What you think? You know what I'm saying? It sound kind of, yeah, now that I think about it, it sound kind of wild. It's like, why, in this day and age, why am I going to marry you if I don't know you're going to do this? Because I don't know your culture as it is. So we got to see it up front. That's just kind of the downside to how we date today, especially those of us who are so-called dating for marriage. D. Smith in the motherfucking building. I'll say it again.
What's good, everybody? D. Smith in the building. Get this D. What's going on? What we talking about tonight, man?
We talking about, the question is, Shop Biz, is there a way to show qualities of a spouse without actually giving it to them? What I was just kind of running down was, what does that look like? And now that I think about it, as I've dove into the conversation, it actually sounds kind of wild because of the culture of today. A lot of us don't come from a culture where you can trust that he or she is going to perform this and that way. Mm-hmm. So imagine I'm struggling, but you don't help me because we're not married.
Oh, yes.
Are you saving that to? Maybe not, because a lot of us will help our friends. Mm-hmm. So maybe not. Maybe you wouldn't withhold that. What would you withhold? Because Chanel, help us out. What's the sample platter?
But see, this is
Nanette, love you.
This is a shout out to the chat, by the way, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat.
Sloan, Chanel Ellis,
what up,
Chanel
man?
Ellis,
I see one boy in the building. What's going on, man? What's going on, everybody?
Stop by say.
Yeah.
What's it? What you saying?
This is similar to that question about
I took it from tonight's conversation.
Okay.
Trip Fontaine.
So this is similar to the question of masculinity and femininity being conditional.
Right.
Right.
I want somebody to bring me into my masculine era.
I'll change once I get there.
Right.
And I think when it comes to finding a spouse, part of it is developing that spouse, but that only happens once you find the qualities that you seek in a spouse.
Right.
Then you're just like, okay, cool. This might be somebody that I can see myself with. You know, they're patient, they're this, they're that. These are qualities that I can work with in a marriage.
And it's like, you said it before, we both said it before. You give somebody an inch, they'll take a mile. So now I'm letting you half-ass the qualities. So what are the odds that you're gonna rev up? Like, how many people, you're getting used to doing less work.
Doing nothing.
Most people would like to do less work to get what they want.
Of course.
There are some people who are just built a certain way and they're gonna do that. But a lot of us, if I got by doing this, if all I had to do was show up to get my dick sucked, what do you expect
I need to do? That's all I needed to do.
And a lot of people would be like, you need to do what you did to get me, to keep me. I showed up. That's how I got you.
Yep.
I took you on $40 dates and all of a sudden you swallow it.
Look at your receipts. It's all there.
They don't want to do that though. They don't want to. People don't want to look at their receipts.
It's all there. What you talking about?
But like you half-ass, and I'm gonna just let that go.
Yeah.
Like that don't even really make sense.
Is there a way to show those qualities without giving it to them? Either you got it or you don't.
I think you could show them, but like part of having them is giving them to me. So you could show them. You could pump fake all day. A lot of us pump fake.
That's true too.
How many of us love bombed a woman before? I know I have. Baby, I love you. Yes.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Love on you. Commit, baby. And I might even felt it in a moment. That sense of euphoria took me there. Like, I know me. I have definitely taken that sense of euphoria and went there. Because I felt it in a moment.
Yeah, like it's real.
You didn't give it time to chill.
No, it's real.
Oh, it's there.
I feel it. She do too.
I really feel it. I'm even fucking you like I do.
Girl, you feel how much love is in this dick.
You feel it.
You feel this love, girl.
Dig. You still shaking on the bed. You felt that love.
I feel this love. All this
You know.
love. All this love deep inside you.
You dig. So I want Chanel, if she's still watching, to tell us what
Is that a quality? Is that a quality?
of a spouse good dick.
Yeah,
I
good,
guarantee
good,
you. I guarantee you that's some shit.
Is that a quality? That's a
'Cause
quality you gotta show.
You
That's,
know,
quality. That's one of the first qualities we show. Like, hey, look, I'm gonna knock that back out for sure.
but how safe is that though?
That's not safe at all.
You know what I'm saying? Like
It's not safe. Well, no.
I asked the woman.
No,
I
I'm
asked
not
the woman.
saying that.
I asked the woman today. I'll let her remain nameless.
Mhm.
But I said, so I can't get this and this. She said I can't get this and that without being her boyfriend.
But what do you
So
have
I'm like,
thus far, though?
so it was sex. So I'm
Mhm.
like, what if I can't get busy after now I'm your boyfriend? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Of course, according to her, it didn't make as much of a difference.
Of course.
You know, according to her, we figured out.
Yeah.
So that, which is cool, right? I respect that. And some women are like that.
Mhm.
And you use toys and they're cool. But, you know, most people wouldn't.
That's part of the game.
Most
man.
people would be
Listen,
happy with that.
That is definitely part of the spousal show up kit, the spousal
Like,
representative
nigga,
kit.
you gotta lay dick at the combine.
Yeah, oh yeah, the sex is
You
gonna be
gotta-
good. Now listen, I may not show up for your birthdays, and then
Dick gonna be good.
you gonna love it. You gonna love
You
the
gotta-
nights.
I can imagine the women having a combine for niggas. That's what the dating process is like a combine.
That's what
You
it is.
throwing dick at the combine.
That's
They gotta
what it
see.
is. That's
Humping
what
at
it
the
is.
air ain't the same
They
thing.
take its stats.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Hey, this guy's what?
Based off performance.
He's got a 4.3, runs a 4.3.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
you
4.2.
working niggas out. Okay, you give them workouts.
This guy's 6. This guy's 12. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
especially if
come
you're a
on.
low draft pick, you really gotta do workouts. You gotta work out a lot of teams out there. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, how you gonna get your name out there? That you're a good player. You gotta run around. I'm just fucking around. You
Shorty
gotta
Sloan
run
talking
around.
about sheesh. What you talking about, girl?
What up, Sharice? What's going on, mood changes?
But you
in the
know,
building?
it's so many different ways to look at that, and what works, who fucking knows?
I think you have to. I mean, there's no way. If you are a spouse, if you have those qualities, they're going to be seen. Period, in the person who needs them. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's looking for somebody who's a hopeless romantic, and that's what their ideal person to fall in love with is, or that's who they are looking for, or that's what they feel like they need, somebody who can suspend reality in order to just be in this love dome, then that's what's going to attract them. That's what they're going to see. They're going to notice that out of somebody. You know what I'm saying? If you are somebody who sees sacrifice as a spousal quality, you know, you're going to notice that in people around you that may have a chance with you, or even people who may not even be on your radar, but you just notice that, oh, this person sacrifices a lot. Huh, you know what? That person's kind of attractive.
Yeah.
You know, I might want to get to know a little bit more. Then you see some other qualities and it's like, oh shit, you know what? I might could see a future, or you might get, you know, those kind of things.
I feel like the only thing you should withhold sacrifice on is administrative stuff.
Yeah. Keep your money, keep your bills.
Keep that
just
separate as
all
long
that
as
shit
you could. I mean, I ain't gonna say don't build a nest egg with the person, but make sure you keep that separate from,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
that's, you know, I mean, but at the same time, maybe some people don't even need marriage for that. Some people feel like they could do that without all that. But if you're gonna withhold anything, I mean, the administrative stuff is the only thing I can see.
Mhm. Parts of who you are, like if you're a giver, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that's just who you are as a person. Even if you don't give that to that particular person, they're going to see you giving to the people around you in your life. So if they're looking for a giver and maybe y'all haven't reached that plateau where, you know, y'all are giving to each other in that realm, they'll still be able to see your interactions with people around you in your life. Oh, you're a giver. People, you know, your friends are always around. People come to you. You're helpful. You add value.
It's interesting because I believe that if you're talking like that as a woman, right? I wish there was some ladies here to speak on their side of it.
It was cute. I wish it was some ladies.
I wish there was some ladies here. One of y'all ladies speak on
us.
that. You can even come on the chat if you want to.
One or two.
I can send you the link. You can come.
hit us
You
up.
could come on the chat, baby.
You could come all.
You could come all over the chat. You can also talk on the chat.
We'll send you 2 chats to
You
come.
feel me? You can come on one and talk on the other.
You know what I'm saying?
So I believe that it's like the women who talk like that, because you know a lot of men don't talk like that. My experience. Some women may know different, right? But so the women who talk like that, they're either very privileged because they're pretty, or you know they got so much of their own stuff they feel like they don't have to deal with this and that, or they're capping. We know there are the cappers, cappadocious. You understand me? And I'm saying that capping from
Sombreros.
personal looks, big man, big cap. I'm sure cap get bigger than that. But so
Big hat club from I'm gonna get you sucker capping, boy. For real.
yeah, so it's like, and I know they capping from experiences because you know how it go. They do all this upfront talk as a defense mechanism, and I'm trying to get out of the mindset of I don't respect you as much because you did it that way. Because I know most of them do it, so I don't want to start not respecting women because of that. When I know I'm probably gonna run into that, but it's difficult, right? It's like you ain't even standing on what you're talking about. It was better if you didn't talk.
Which is a bad way to start any relationship, which is honestly a lie.
You're lying. You're a fucking liar. I can't
You're lying.
I can't even trust you to protect yourself. I can't trust you to protect yourself. I'm telling you, ladies, it's better to just not talk and let this shit go where it's gonna go.
For real.
I ain't saying don't talk, because some of y'all are wonderful conversationalists. But like, don't put that on that bravado. Leave that shit.
Sometimes y'all attitudes get triggered and you decide you want to actually attack this conversation and you say more than you should sometimes. And sometimes you end up contrasting what you've already said or put forth.
And
then you disregard the fact that the man picks up on that and sees that. So we're talking about spousal qualities. Is there a way to show qualities of a spouse? If a dude, like if you start talking with a guy and everybody puts their best foot forward, right? So you have some of the best conversations when you're just getting to know somebody. And when you think that they really try to get to know you. So you open up, y'all dive into shit. You're like, oh, I can talk about this. I can talk to this person. And y'all get to talking about these different things and they present a open-mindedness that you feel is attractive, right? Until you get to a situation where they get triggered, right? And then all of a sudden it goes from being collaborative to combative. And now rather than, hey, this is how you feel? Yeah, I agree with that. I can understand that. Here's my take on that. Now y'all collabing. Then it goes to conflict, which is, hey, you feel this way? Well, I feel. And now you got two opposing ideas. And so you end up saying things in your emotion out of conflict because you want to be combative. That shits on what you said or what you presented before. Y'all don't pay attention to some of that, but guys really do pick up on a lot of that, and a lot of women. I damn near.
They don't hear me though.
I damn near want to say, almost every woman I met has done that. And I do think it's a defensive mechanism. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all be careful what y'all be saying out your emotions, because y'all don't give a shit when y'all in our emotions. And then you don't remember what you said when you say it. So you end up being off record. So y'all chill out with that, man. Yeah.
I mean, and it's just really about.
Tell me if I'm lying, I could be wrong.
It's really about setting the tone, man. Okay, so a lot of women trust men to set the tone. But within that, but that's for the total framework.
Do they trust men to set the tone?
They act like they want to.
Do they?
They're respected. I think they're respected if you do. They won't always like it. I think some of our men's problem is we want them to like it. It's not a kid in the candy store effect.
Mm-mm.
I personally find that it's better for me if a woman respects me as opposed to liking me all the time.
You have to be liked.
She just got to do what I asked her to do so we can have some bliss because shit is going well, or give her constructive input.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not or do what I asked you and give your constructive input.
If you went off how you liked or disliked shit, it's a lot of shit you wouldn't do and a lot of shit you probably would have did. If it was just based on whether you liked it or not, like, it should be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
we can't govern ourselves with like. we can't govern ourselves with like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, like is like, it is what it is, but man, what we like ain't always what's important and what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? They respect the process, they'll apply the process. Especially
for the ones that call themselves looking for a leader. Sometimes, honey, you just got to do what I asked.
Mm-hmm.
And trust and try to give the process a sense of good faith.
Some breathing room.
You know what I'm saying? Give me show a good faith. You know, when you get a loan from the mortgage company, they want a down payment, a good faith payment.
Mm-hmm.
That, hey, we're going to do business together.
Yep.
This is us. I'm going to give you this loan, but he give me this down payment.
Right.
Sign a good faith. So give me that and let it build to trust.
Mm-hmm.
And I think even after you get married, there's still some trust to be built.
Hell yeah. Trust. You have to always be building on trust.
Always. You always got to show.
You can't never take a day off for trust. Like that that's not one of the things you just build up and walk away from. There's
got to be grace given when things don't go the way you want them to go, but you're always building.
You got to always be building trust. That's because so y'all ever seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the movie with Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie?
Yeah.
Right. Talk
about trust.
Yeah, talk about trust. Right. So they spend the whole movie trying to kill each other, right? Because they don't trust each other. But at the very end of the damn movie, these niggas is up against the insurmountable odds, right? Just completely outnumbered, completely outmanned, completely outgunned, should be dead, Swiss cheese, right? But these niggas now are forced to work together and trust each other. So after spending the whole fucking movie not trusting each other, these niggas end up in the same place where they got to now lean on each other to get out of this shit.
Really though, if you think about it, it was a trust sandwich because they worked on building all of that camaraderie and teamwork to where when it came down to it, they can just trust, they can go to their instincts. So, and that's what the trust was.
And so,
build trust, bullshit.
Glad you said
now
that.
We got to really trust each other.
Glad you said that. Most people think building trust is a smooth process. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it's a peace offering process, which is, hey, I want to offer this for you to ease your mind, which reinforces trust. For example, I'm finna go out with the guy. I'll call you when I'm coming home. Right. So now I build up this routine of calling you when I come home so you can trust that I'm going to be where I'll be. You know what I'm saying? There's also a way of building up trust where conflict ends up building up trust. So in this movie,
as you get through it,
because in this movie, they are at each other's throats. Like they're top assassins. So they at each other. Also top level shit. Like they're assigned to take each other out. So you can imagine top agent taking each other out. Shit. I don't know if you ever seen it, but it's a dope ass movie. Shoot out.
No, I seen it.
Whole fucking movie.
And I seen the joint on Netflix. They kind of freaked it. Had Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
And the Asian young lady.
Yeah.
That was cool too. I can't wait till. I hope it get picked up for season 2.
I'm gonna check that out though. Yeah, the fact that they have to go through all that, and like you to mention to connect to what you were saying, the conflict, them going through that conflict, going through that pulling away of the lies, pulling away of the images and the representatives of who we think we are, and who I think you are, and who I think I am. You know, getting to the root of like the ugliness of like fuck you, fuck, like that's ugly, that's bitter. But that's also great ground to build shit when you break shit. You know what I'm saying? When you break shit, it's a really great time to build some shit.
Sometimes you got to destroy the build.
Sometimes you got to destroy the build. A lot of people don't want to do that. They want to stay in the fantasy world where we like each other and everything's good.
Something goes here on top of this foundation.
Mm-hmm.
It's no longer this.
Yeah.
Maybe not even rebuild. Maybe remodel would be a better word.
Remodel would be a good word.
Build a hallway.
Remodel would be a good
Stretch a hallway.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes you have to tear some shit down and knock a wall out.
Type shit.
Hey, get this deep. Yeah, but you definitely have to be willing to reconstruct some shit if it's not working in order to build something long term. And trust is one of those things. You may be in a situation where you got conflict with somebody. You're like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna pull a plug. I'm gonna pull the plug on this shit, man. I ain't finna deal with this shit, man. Fuck this. That might actually be the wrong thing to do. Like for real, even if all the arrows say, "Hey, nigga, you don't want to put no energy to this shit. It's not helping, whatever." That's up to you to decide that. But just hear me out. Sometimes you push through that, you'll end up in a place where you guys can now work from the ground up for real. Yeah. Where I see you who you are, you see who I am, flaws and all. We got to go through this phase where you ain't gonna disappoint me, or I hope you don't disappoint me. That bullshit. Like, okay, I know who you are. You don't have a problem with showing me that side of you. I ain't got no problem with showing you this side of me. This is where I'm weak at. We good. Now I can trust in you when we go forward.
And you gotta, what was I gonna say? It's a steady building process. You can be expected to be dependable, but it's not healthy to expect somebody did not make the right play every now and then.
Say expectation is the father of disappointment.
Every relationship, every team, championship team, it's a steady strain of the right plays.
Mm-hmm.
But within that framework, the wrong play will be made. You know what I'm saying? That's the game. A lot of us see the wrong play being made because life hits it a little different, right? But in concept, it's a similar thing.
And the best teams
you got to still, if you've made the wrong shot, I still got to pass you the ball.
You got to.
I need you to get it right.
You have to trust that he gonna get back into the play.
You let the ball go out of bounds, I still got to trust you enough to hit you with that bounce pass because I need you to be able to catch this. I need you to be confident that you can catch this.
Yep.
Because everybody makes the wrong play.
But you got to get your head back in the game.
And it's got to do it on purpose.
And I have to give you the space to do that too. So that's similar to what I was just saying. That's conflict on the court. On the court, if we throw you the ball and you shoot an air ball, or you shoot a ball that you wasn't supposed to shoot, that's conflict. Nigga, we mad. You shouldn't have did that. This dude was wide open. He the 3-point shooter. Why didn't you pass to him?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's a stupid play. However, we gotta keep you on the court. We can't take you off the court every time you make a mistake, because then you won't build your trust up in us, and we won't build our trust up in you. That's part of the ecosystem of a team.
And so in life, we gotta get to this music. But in life, what's an example of how that presents itself?
Well,
like having you messed up the play, but I gotta trust you anyway.
So let's go to cheating.
There we go.
Let's go to cheating, right? We all know that most of y'all think cheating is a cardinal sin, which, for some of y'all it is. And some of y'all it's unforgivable. Some of y'all, you can't come back from that. But to connect it to the point earlier about building up that trust, can a relationship survive infidelity? I've asked this question on a couple of shows I was on, and I believe it can.
Are you really locked in if you can't? Based on your opinion?
It depends on the person and what their threshold is. I can't tell you what your threshold should be. For you, depending on what you went through in your life, trust may be a really, really, really sensitive issue. And if somebody breaks that trust, you may not have enough meat on that plate. Keep eating. You may throw the whole plate away and say, fuck this shit. But
if cheating takes it away, what did you build?
So again, if you decide that you're going to stay, it really, really requires the other person to reciprocate in a very, very, very strong way, almost stronger than you. So if you're the one that's guilty of cheating, if this woman is going to stay with you, you got to give her the grace that she should leave. But she got the right to leave. So if she's staying against the urge to walk the fuck out on your ass.
And she has a job now. She has a job now.
She does.
You still got to pass me the ball.
She do got to pass you the ball.
A good pass too.
She do. But if you want to build up that trust, this is how you flip that.
You got to catch the ball.
You got to catch the ball, but you also got to
make the fucking play.
But you also got to show yourself ready to catch it.
You still got to be engaged.
You got to show yourself.
You might be defeated because you got found out. You fucked up.
You
fucked up the play. You still got to know you him.
You got to show yourself open on that court.
Look at y'all. Look at sports saving lives.
Hey, wait, turn around. You got to be wide open. Hey, we pass. Oh, I'm right here. Hey, I'm right here. Hey, where we at?
You might have to work a little harder to get the ball going to you.
Yep. You might have to fight through a couple screens and shit, nigga. Yeah. Yep.
You might have to do a double step on the route. What they call it when you give them a little hezzy and what's called in football.
Yeah.
Look, you move on the route to get open.
Uh-huh.
You might just have to out jump the nigga.
Mm-hmm. You might get grabbed. You might get held and shit.
You might have to
might not see it.
You might have to Derrick Henry him up.
Think about a quarterback. Perfect example. Think about a quarterback, right? A good quarterback at that. He ain't trying to fuck up nothing. So all his weapons got to be very dependable. If somebody drop a pass, he need that person to get back in the game and be ready. So I think to make it an analogy to relationships, you got to be ready. So if you're going to stay through for infidelity, you can come back and you can have a better relationship because you're building it off reality. You ain't building it off your fantasy of, okay, cool, my ideal person won't do this, won't do this.
Because now it's like we saw how that feels. We don't want to do that again.
Yeah.
It ain't worth that.
Sometimes you need your heart broke to realize that life is
not a game.
It's not a game.
Like your kids need that good slap in the face, that reality check.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, but look, man,
Yep.
we get carried away with this. We
What's
gonna
the
get
time stamp for this motherfucker, boy?
Hey,
God
man,
damn.
I'm gonna go 53 minutes. We can screen record this whole joint.
Boy.
Dead ass. But we're gonna get back to this music, man. I'm gonna start y'all with some landscaping looch. Whom you hear in the background right now?
Shout out to the chat, by the way, man. Who all in the chat, man? What up, Sister V?
Sister V
What up,
building.
Sister Sloan? What's going on, baby?
Ellis. You did what I'm saying?
Today. What up, Chanel? Hey.
Barnett.
Shout out to Chanel, man. Happy birthday, by the way, man.
Yeah,
Dope ass events.
We was with her this weekend.
Yeah. Kicking it with the queen.
You did.
First lady.
You did. But all right, y'all,
Right
get this music, yo. Landscaping Luch. I am 39. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Yeah. Is this shit? If you don't know me, then your bosses do. Never mind, y'all, I really thought the truth. On that clown shit, I can't talk to you. Picture a boss making some bosses move. Never warn nigga, but we off in you. Low and child, nigga, that 39th shit. Wells, baby, that 39th stick. The king got his shit, shoot your crown, nigga came from the wheels. Got a spot on the half. With the longest can't shoot them guys, but I know them guys. City turned to clap you for a penny. Came from the low end, the capital of the city. Shit get hot here. Better wear your Glock here. We don't just grocery youngins, they all shop here. Hit you in your body until they see your soul. Put you in the wood and then they let you burn. Shit get stupid. Shot stop loud talk for sure you get muted. Gas up the plane, smoke for sure you get suited. Loud talk. I've been playing with that grass like a groundhog. Bitch, I'm 39 to the jumper bitch. Well, let the weapon spit. 40 with the drum jack, kicking like some Tekken shit. From the net, from 39. I'm a BT, big shorty, right? Landscape. When I get it going, Jason them got a plan. Leaves on them trees when they fall, I'm a hand raiser. Bag them, still them and get them gone. Jumped in this shit, was searching to see a zone. Last bees here. Wood big as hell, like I'm smoking out a tree here. Playing with the branches like a monkey in the tree here. And G here, landscaper. I'm playing the wild for that damn paper. You know, I am 39. Be a fake shit. I ain't here to step on niggas' toes, but you see me? Yeah. Jiggies get shit. I'm one of them niggas. And if you don't know that, you should ask your boss. Tell them about that hood team shit. You know this be a fake shit, don't know. Be a fake shit.
Yeah, right way shit. Duh. Yeah. I've been banging now, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school, get the stupidest, swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been killing tracks with no remorse, did all of that and got no reward. Told my engineer invest in the best, cause it truly get reckless when I record. So many bangers inside of the vault that they actually thought I would go to war. A lot of rappers get through off the shit, cause whenever they spit, got me overboard. Oh Lord, I define lit. Bad boy like I'm Prime Diddy. Crazy how they threw shade on me, now I'm saying wanna shine with me. Remember when I had the braids on me, not a fade on me, she think I'm pretty. So I beat it like a slave owner, dug a grave owner, that's a crying kitty. They all wanna be the right way. They see it shining like a nice day. Black chick and the Spanish chick and that spandex, that's a tight race. If you bring around my bud, then it's going up, they ain't quite safe. Either way, we about to live it up, watch you eat it up like a sliced cake. Cause I've been banging now, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting now, pick out the pick, it's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick, I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school, get the stupidest, swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been banging now, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks want to give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always the class clown. Swear the future can't come sooner. Hit your cougars with a lot of hooters. Flying to the States all the way from Cuba. Sole purpose is to get some mover. Got an engineer trying to get this ruler. Now she blowing on it like she quit the tuba. She a genius showing she is just a tutor. But her head crazy with a sense of humor. I don't pursue them beyond the gentleman's gesture, a regular combo. I could never ever really be fond if she let me go back to her condo. Don't get me wrong, I'll be waving my wand while I'm cracking the back with the combo. But she'll probably never get a response when I finish. I'm out of that pronto. I make them come when I come around. If I shoot for the stars, but I gun them down. I am the one who has won the crown. See my drip be so hard that I'm gonna drown. Step to the plate before I run around. Knowing this one is fate, this is for the town. We gonna escape from the underground. I feel sorry for he who is on the mound. Cause I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always a class clown. I've been banging out, hit out the hit, so it's safe to say we up the bat now. See how I'm painting out, pick out the pick. It's amazing how we got the craft down. Multiple chicks wanna give me a lick. I'm the really you could just ask round. Shorty from school get the stupidest. Swear to God, she was always a class clown. It's game day. Got my jersey when I step in. You could see the hunger. Got it tucked like the FN. Brody brought the tech in. They couldn't get the rep in. Feeling like I'm stepping, but shoot it with my left hand. With no assist. I'm still dropping dimes. I'm still on the grind. I'm still on the 9. Get the steal like Regina. Now it's 38 on me, man. I feel like LeBron. A true coach. They screaming out, Phil has arrived. I'm Mike as a leader, Shaquille at the 5. I'm a kill with my drive. Got my family in the crowd, so I gotta make them proud. The clock is ticking down, I can't call a timeout. So I'm Ray at the buzzer. I'm Harden with the stutter. Jimmy with the buckets. Clay with the jumper. Meaning that it's cash. Who I won't outlast is Gatorade in my bag. Dwayne Wade, I'm the Flash. I got them all cheering. Make them all clap. I'm the one they y'all fearing. You can't get your ball back. Call a play, it's a ISO. No telling where I might go. This crossover, Ivo. The king of the court just took the crown from an idol. Then repeat the cycle. Listen, this is written. It's a scripture in the Bible. They say they never heard of me. Now they say the nerve of me. I'm currently negotiating contracts for currency. Emergency. After that, somebody gon' need surgery. First degree. Stepping like Kyrie with how I work my feet. I'm cold with the handles. I'm cold with the rock. That's 24 with the rock. It's 24 on the clock. I could go for the shot, or I could post on the block. I could post on the block, or I could go for the shot. I ain't even in my prime, and they gon' give me the rock. Cause if I can get to my spots and pull up, then it's squat. They don't wanna see me ballin' with my boys like a bop, but they gon' have to anyways. Ain't no avoiding the stop. Just look up in the sky and see them. I'm not a human being. Never been to the Paul, but know a lot of blue demons. I done been through it all. We done started a new season. No trades involved for no reason. We don't need to switch up. Couple Hall of Famers, first round draft pickups that do this with no hiccups. Don't know why they testing me like this ain't just a test for me. You going against the great, you love standing on his legacy. Ain't no debate. If you can't demonstrate, then let a legend speak. I can show you how to up your attributes to match my speed. You gonna need some extra exercise to try and match my team. You gonna need some players customized to try and snatch my dream. We play in a different league from USA to overseas. No fatigue. This is game day. Game over. See.
Learning my lessons, counting my blessings, searching for peace, managing stresses. They giving what they can, I'm giving what I got left. They faking like this shit alright until it all falls left. I let them scar me with the pain when I could've just left. I let them tarnish my name with guilt all over their breath. While I paint a vivid picture with my blood on the brush, the iron flower still grows in the valley of death. Had to learn to not expect me from people who couldn't be me. A nigga with an attitude naive to think shit was easy. They text me like I see you way before they didn't believe me. Bandwagoners, family crossed me at the burdens, I'm still dragging them. Old friends been acting shady, falling back from me. And my bitch been acting crazy, so I'm matching. Iron flower, what you gonna do with your time while you still got some when you able to shine in the darkness and grow without sun? Iron flower, what you gonna do when they hurt you? The thorns you grew were a virtue. The plan that you designed and got you feeling as if you Virgil. This ride is private, y'all just too commercial. I've been healing on a one-track mind state. If you ain't what I'm on, get the fuck out my face. I'm just trying to reach new heights like the crime rate and walk around with more cake than a birthday. Closer to my damnedest of dreams, way closer to death than everybody thinks. I still have nightmares when I drive. I feel so lucky I'm alive. I used to feel I'd be more lucky if I died. I fucking cried with one eye when I woke up. See my face, I'll be alive if I say I didn't choke up. My granny said the body a temple and I still smoke some. Burn bridges, I'm not in business to fix them. Now when they look across the way, they know this is him. Now when they see me on that stage, they know this is him. They gotta say my name again, cause I'm him. Iron flower, what you gonna do when they hurt you? The thorns you grew is a virtue. The plan that you designed, it got you feeling as if you virtual. This ride is private, y'all just too commercial. Iron flower, what you gonna do with your time while you still got some when you able to shine in the darkness and grow without sun?
Wanna make you feel right. Tell me what is so wrong. Baby, it's been so long since I've had you here. Come on. Can I make you feel good? I can make me feel good. So good. How was your job? Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves a perfect harmony. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Ooh. The way she doing the dance. You know it's your job. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Set your body right here. I'ma do you right here. We going over, cause I had to hear it so long. And the beat is going so strong. I know it's your job, but girl, it ain't my fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Moves a perfect harmony. The way she doing a dance. You know it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. Ooh. The way she doing a dance. You know it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with a dancer. You know it's your job, girl, it ain't your fault. She doing the dance. Girl, it ain't your fault. I'm in love with the dance.
I've been fighting for this for a long time. The longer I fight, the more roles.
Quit playing. We bring out receipts.
Shop Talk 7 in the building. We up top. We get down. It's your boy Tony Media MONIX.
Ham, get this D Smith in the house.
You feel me? We back. Oh man, it's a long playlist. Not that long. We've had longer.
Long what?
Playlist.
What?
Anyway.
Long what?
Soundtrack. Soundtrack went a while. There we go. First up, we had Landscape and Lucha. I am 39. Then we had the real Dub. We had Dub with Up the Bat. I've been begging I hit after his so said to say we Up the Bat now. Yeah. The real one.
The Dub with the stripe through it.
Then we had Moolah Stuffy with Game Day.
Yeah, shout out to Moolah on that one, boy. Killed that shit. Killed that shit. Killed that shit, dude.
Game Day, Game Over. See, we had, I ain't did this one in a while. Xavier 2 times, Iron Flower.
Yeah.
Poetry.
Boy.
He actually won a poetry award based off this song.
Shout out 2 times, man.
It's a whole rap.
Shit,
we had Lamar Creation, man. You know what I'm saying? With Exotic. Something about Lamar Creation. You got something coming up. You feel me? The ambivalence listening party. We asked them last night on Ownership Club, what the hell does ambivalence mean? It says it's when you love and hate at the same time. Ambi being the root here, not the root, but it's the
ambi mean buying.
It's the prefix. It means at the same time. Like you're ambidextrous. You're ambivert, meaning you're avert. You're extrovert and introvert at the same time.
If you break down ambi into ambi. Bi rather. It's 2. There
we go. I'm 2, nigga.
I'm 2.
I'm 2.
There you go.
There we go. Shop we got that. But yeah, man, October 18th, man. Come party with us, man. The doors open. Let me see when these doors open. I know the prices are Dub. Bring that back up. I'm closing out the wrong thing here. There we go. Boom. 8:30, man. Doors open at 8:30. We'll have a couple of performances yet to be named. Well, he might know him. He ain't told me yet. Like I said, my birthday, I'm celebrating it. First 5 women come in with tight skirts, drinks on Lamar.
All right.
Drinks on Lamar. Maybe I help him split the tab.
Bring your fanny pack.
Bring you dig. And buy me food.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not drinking that much, but I will have a glass of wine. The prettiest lady gets to buy me a glass of wine.
That privilege, y'all.
I feel like you are privileged.
Don't miss the privilege. Don't y'all miss this privilege, man.
A glass of wine.
Don't y'all miss this, man. 1600 West Grand Avenue, man. Chicago, Illinois. Make sure y'all are there Friday, October 18th? October 18th, man. 2024. Over there at, what's the name of the place? It's called
Lemon.
It's called at Lemon. That's the name of the place?
Lemon. That's the name of the place.
Lemon. All right, man. Lemon like
Cocktail Lounge. Lemon.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, shout out to
Cocktail Lounge. Come dressed to impress too.
Oh yeah.
As they say, I'm putting that shit on that day.
Shit, Lamar Creations is bringing out the aunties.
I'm trying to outdress Lamar Creation.
You got to come smooth and motherfucker that night.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm wearing a hat.
We should create a best dressed pride. Like, winner get $100. Who want to ante up? You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what.
I'm not getting into that. Cause Street Boy Stretch will jump his ass in that shit.
I'm willing to take on Street Boy Stretch.
And Doug Olega pop his ass out there.
Listen,
on some bullshit.
I learned from good ass whippings.
I'm cool.
How about this?
Cool, my regular
Street
shit.
Boy Stretch and Doug Olega can't win. So barring these niggas.
Oh, okay. Them niggas they play. Okay, cool.
Y'all can't play.
I get it.
You feel me? You niggas can't play.
I get it. Even
come on, man. Sponsors. Y'all want to sponsor it, man? We give y'all some promo, whatever brand y'all got going on. Yeah. Whatever you add on to the pot, up to $200, man. It'll dictate your promo.
That's gonna be a good time, man. That's gonna be a good time. That's gonna be a good fucking time. Is that Bill? The name of the album?
Yes.
That's gonna be a good fucking time, man. That's gonna be a good time, man. That's gonna be a good time.
I can't fucking wait.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
What
man.
we got up, man? What we got up?
Yeah.
What did I want to talk about? I forgot to write it.
Oh, real quick. Also, don't forget, man.
25th.
Wednesday, it's coming up Wednesday, dude. It's finna get stupid, dude. Bottle service is gonna be in the building at the Wild Hair. September 25th, 7 to 12 p.m. Bottle service season 2 opener going live at the Wild Hair from the Wild Hair. Y'all be there, dude. Women are free all night long. Y'all come on in, bring your friends, bring your aunties, bring your mamas, bring everybody. We're gonna have a good time. Me, the boy Bel Air Bibbs, the beautiful Robin E, Aqua, Bel Air Bibbs, like I said, and of course the boy Shy Blizz is gonna be in the building as well, dude, on the ones and twos. We got Paperwork and 360 Poo performing as well. We got the topics from the show, so we basically just doing bottle service live. This is gonna be stupid, though. This is gonna be super stupid. So make sure y'all there. It's 25 at the door. Come on in, have a good time. Come party with us, and let's go ahead and enjoy some time, because it's always a good time for a drink. Let's get it.
Yep. As soon as I remember my job and learn how to save this, it should be saved. There we go, save button. And I'm gonna put it on the screen. And the last topic for the day. It's giving material provisions an efficient version of love. I'm asking this question because I've had several conversations over the years where a woman would tell me, yo, what you can, your money, your materials, shit don't impress me. Right? Have you ever had that statement come from a woman? She's letting you know that what you buy her and shit like that don't mean as much to her.
I've had women diminish what I've done for them monetarily, yes.
So now I've always found issue with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was once with a woman where I did everything I could financially. Bought a house, got a car because she said so. Never told her no. Clothes, she didn't have to pay no bills, even though she worked the job making like about $1,000 a month. Let her keep it. She wanted a dog, so we got a dog. She wanted to go on vacation, so we went on vacation. And I'm basing this off of what I saw her father give her mother. That's the only example I had at the time. I had not been intimate with marriage other than that. And so it always bugged me, and I've heard women say it over the years since then. That was back when I was 22 when I first heard that. When I bought the house and all that. And so I still hear it today, right? So last time I heard it, it fucked me up. Because they had the nerve to offer that statement unprompted. I won't say, we just had a conversation, but it felt like it came from left field. But fuck it, let's say it did have a place in the conversation. And at this time, I'm helping this person. Proactively. But I don't give a fuck about none of that material shit. Shorty, the lights would have been off if I didn't give you money. Your car note wouldn't have been paid if I didn't give you the money. Your son wouldn't have been able to get somewhere if I didn't give you this money. Not saying that you couldn't have got it somewhere else, but you didn't. You got it from me. And I'm giving you this with a slightly above average middle class salary. That means I don't got a whole lot of money. Maybe more money than you do right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not enough to be doing too much.
But here I am trending. Doing too much. I know when I'm going to spend a lot of money because I sent my BM extra money. See what this is from here. Take this. I want to make sure y'all extra straight. So I got to take that from y'all. So to hear that as if I didn't give you this money, buy these things, even if it's just silly shit I bought you, from a place of tender, loving care. It fucks with me. Am I tripping? Like, you don't respect the love language that I speak naturally. I do understand that I need to speak what you need, but you got to respect what I speak too. And to tell me that you don't give a fuck about that tells me that you don't give a fuck about how I speak love.
Two things true at the same time, which is that's one, and maybe three actually. For somebody to say they don't give a fuck about your provision,
they minimize it to that money shit,
right?
The material shit.
But what I heard when I heard that, because I've heard that before too in my world. What jumped out at me was provision, right? So here it is, you're providing monetarily and materialistically, when I think what she really needed to be provided was discipline And I don't mean like slap up,
No, I got you.
but we don't look at discipline as being a provision that a grown woman would need. But they do.
They definitely do. Yeah.
They do. They need somebody. They need somebody that's going to growl at them. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody. They look. They need
Give
somebody.
this dick out.
They need somebody. They got to look at them like.
Shorty, hold them accountable.
You ain't got to say shit out like, oh, okay.
Like, come on.
They need somebody to say, hey, pull them back. Like, look, you're thinking way too negative about this. They need that. And so while we're trying to, I think we've put so much emphasis on providing monetarily and materialistically that we're not able to see or even stand on the fact that, because we're gonna provide that anyway. If they come into your fold, you're gonna provide that naturally most of the time. But it won't be looked at as a provision. It'll be looked at as you just dealing with it.
They'll look at it as whatever's convenient.
Yeah. But what it really is you have to teach them that they have to change.
It's like, why do we proverbially got to slap them? Proverbially, ladies.
Because they have their own existences. And then their existences are tied to the provision of a man in almost every shape and form. If a woman is born into a family full of women that none of them have a man, their main problem is men. Because he's not there. You know what I'm saying? They needed a man for all of them to even be there. But the fact that there's no man there and the man is still the problem shows you that the dependency on women on men. A lot of times they don't want to accept that. But that's literally what it is. If the fucking world burned down today, you'd be expecting men to go out there and you'd be expecting some dude to come along and chop down some wood so you'd be warm. You'd expect some dude to come along and know how to build a house out of whatever the fuck is laying around.
Because your ass would have sat there and froze talking about, I'm doing this by myself.
That's a man's job.
But you're going to freeze to death because it's a man's job. So, but you know what I'm saying? But like you're saying, things being true at the same time, I'm giving them money where they need discipline. And what I'm going to say, you actually already alluded to it. I just want to say it because it was on my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I gave money where they needed discipline. But at the same time, I don't want to watch you get your lights cut off.
No, you did what you
know what I'm saying? In the process.
Yeah.
And that gets relegated to material shit.
Now, part of this also, too, is just women being bitches. Just be honest.
Bitches.
I mean,
bitches.
Y'all have an area where y'all go into blackout mode and you go into bitch mode, where you know exactly what you're talking about when I say bitch mode. You know what I'm saying? And so sometimes it's just women just pulling shit out there.
They think because they mad, they can say anything they fucking want.
Yep. Because it's just,
and do anything they want, justified because you're in your emotions.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So now when I start treating you like a person who does that, then I'm wrong. On the norm, if somebody starts doing that to me, I'm leaving. I'm out of your space. But because you're my woman, I try to deal with it a little bit, and that don't even get respected. That's something we didn't talk about. How accepting a person's sacrifice behind accepting a person's love they try to give.
So in the vein of is giving provisions an efficient version of love. It is, but
not without the correction that comes with it.
But
or not without the proper tone being set. I think it's got to follow up with something.
I almost want to say that provision is in its own, like material provision is in its own lane, apart from all the other types of provision. Because we talked about discipline being a provision, and we explain why that would be why that's needed. But then grace is a provision.
And these are things that set tones.
I have to give you grace for your existence. So I don't know what all you've been through in your life. I only know what you told me. I don't know.
I already got to forgive you for how you finna come at me.
So I'm saying, so I on top of what my own mechanisms are. You know what I'm saying? So I got to tuck what I feel and what I naturally would respond to in order to give you grace in whatever I don't even know about.
That only hurts us as it is.
Because that's
like why didn't you cater into my shit too?
That's what I was about to say. That grace don't come back this way.
Not often.
So I'm sacrificing. I'm almost double time sacrificing in order to give you a space to be something.
I'm gonna say that I
Or
don't think
to be yourself.
I'm gonna say that I don't think it's easy and it's damn near impossible for most people to keep up something good, right?
Mhm.
So as the individual receiving the good, there's a job for you too. You have to fuel that fire. That's bad wolf, good wolf. Which one's winning? The one you feed the most.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to get that person, make that person feel good about helping you that way. Don't just take it and be like, yeah, thanks, and go on by your business. Make that person feel like you were worth fucking helping.
So we have to provide. So we done talked about discipline, grace.
Yep.
Now we have to provide encouragement and validation.
And it's got to come both ways. Otherwise, somebody's going to be bitter.
So when we talk about provision, is material provision sufficient? Like there's more to people than just physical and material things.
It's almost like I can't even help you keep your lights on if we haven't did these other things.
Because you're going to end up right back with the lights off.
And you're going to act like I never helped you.
Which is a character flaw. So not only do we work on your habits, we're not working on your habits, we're not even working on your character to change those habits. You see what I'm saying? So provision cannot just be physical and material. This is why I buck when guys say, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, the notion that men don't care about what a woman make. That's bullshit. Because I guarantee you, if she was just pretty on a corner and didn't provide anything other than some head and some pussy, that's gonna get taxing eventually. Like, bitch, you don't cook. I gotta provide food for you.
Especially if you start costing me money.
You're gonna cost money in the door. You're gonna cost money in the door. So it's about how much money are you gonna cost?
I'll give you a hint, fellas, because some of us are going to take those women in, right? It's just gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give you a little hint, little some advice. Fuck what she got going on. If you're gonna bring her in the house, you can't give a fuck about her bills outside of what's relevant to the house.
If you're gonna bring her in
for a time,
yes,
like don't marry her yet. Maybe fix her shit up a little bit over time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't try to pay her bills and you got your own bills. Unless you got the bread over it abundantly. Okay, that's different.
Now if you got the blow,
go ahead, do your thing. Get her straight though.
Do your thing, but don't
be intentional with that shit.
Don't lose your head trying to fit a model that is honestly not even applicable to the average situation in the world that is being promoted in. The average person cannot take care of 2 households. Go listen, talk to anybody.
The average person is barely taking care of one.
Talk to anybody you know, everybody you know. Not you may be blessed to know a few people who can take care of multiple households. Not to say it's not impossible, but honestly, most people you know can barely take care of the household that they got. And if they can't overly take care of the household that they got enough just to do that, not to take care of another person's household. So don't put yourself in an unrealistic mode of operating. But you also have to understand that is provision. You know, we got to live, but we are people in existences, in different existences here. And if all we're learning is to siphon off of the next person's existence to keep mine going, what the fuck are we doing?
We like culture like a motherfucker, bro.
That's crazy.
And you know what's crazy?
That's crazy. That's nuts.
I had to admit to myself recently that some of the shit I talk on the show, I had to admit to myself that I'm low key trying to build a culture for the woman who want me that's listening. Like, hey, baby, this is me up front. I'm gonna let you know. Let's do it this way. I'm like, I realized that like 2 days ago. Like, damn, like I really want somebody to hear me. I'm crying out.
Yeah,
like that's what a lot of people don't understand about me on the show. I know I say wild shit on the show, and they don't want to separate. They don't want to compartmentalize between what I do here and how I'm loving on you. But shit, I'm venting, nigga. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I'm frustrated. This is the fucking shop.
The shop
built off barber shop talk.
It's called 7.
You did. That's number completion, by the way.
You're saying it's eating shop.
You did. 7. Shop talk 7 out these bitches. The shop boys are gonna talk shop, and shop life is a fucking shop.
And we break shit down.
There's different tools you need to do different jobs in the world. And there's different types of shops. And we try to not combine them. We try to compartmentalize.
This is
deal with this today.
This is a damn good question, bro. This is a damn good question because we done brought up trust as a provision, grace as a provision, discipline as a provision. You know what I'm saying? Validation as a provision. Great, you know what I'm saying? Like damn things we really do
because when most of us think provisions, we only think money.
We only think monetary, bro. And I'm telling you, dog. I'm telling you. This is fucking up This is fucking up the way we're dealing with each other. Like social media is really ramping up this material idea of this is how your situation should look if it's good.
And this even transcends intimate. I don't want to say intimate because men can be intimate in a brotherly sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
But this, your love life, so to speak, with the opposite sex or whatever you like. It even transcends that. Even you got to recalibrate with your brothers sometimes. Like, apparently I need to reestablish how I need to be respected.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be like that. You don't always got to walk off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to reestablish how you need to be respected.
Tell them
and that person got to be able to communicate with you. Y'all still have to create a safe space for each other. And I think the problem with relationships is, in the love life is that we aren't put together people in general.
Yeah.
We're fucked up in general. So how I'm gonna come to you in this love space and I'm fucked up in general. I don't have these manners in general.
And how am I supposed to develop these manners if I'm already in a defensive state? Like, it's hard enough for me to come and tell you how I feel, let alone take how you feel about me or something I did.
I'll tell you what, it's a practice, not a feeling.
No,
practice. So the Bible says, and I think this is a universal principle. That's why I'm bringing it up. Paul said in the Bible, first the natural, then the spiritual. Take care of the natural first, right? You take care of the natural things and it change your mindset. You stop drinking Pepsi. You just force yourself to stop it. Do the work to stop drinking Pepsi, and your mind is gonna be on some other shit. So now Pepsi ain't even talking to me here, and so now Pepsi ain't gonna be closer and closer to being a foregone situation.
I can agree with that, and I can disagree with Paul on that. Because I would say that if you move with intention, that also the physical will follow.
But you're moving, that's physical.
True, but if your thought is, my intent is to be here in order to meet this, then my intent is already there. I just got to physically move to it.
Well, right. That's everything comes with a thought first.
Right.
But you're not going to get to the ease of thought before you do.
Well, you do if you've accepted the uneasiness of the doing.
I could think about not drinking pop, but I actually got to stop drinking it.
Right. The uncomfortableness or the uneasiness of having to do it. Once you get in your mind, this is what I'm going to have to do. Once you get to the place of having to do it, it's a little bit easier than you just waiting until you get there to decide, you know what, I'm going to stop.
I mean, once you start not doing it, then it's easier. Like now, I'm telling you, I used to speed past 7-Eleven, leaving the hospital because, I'm there a lot for cardiac rehab and ward my blood thinner clinic, right? I used to have to. Vroom, I'm breaking the law every time I turn on 7-Eleven.
You kind of stopped there.
You did. And I thought about it first, still went. Then one day I thought about it, it was real heavy on me. God damn, enough for to go in here. I darted off. I probably did 60 in like 5 seconds, trying to get the fuck down 95th so I can get to Pulaski so I can turn. It's actually a left. Yeah, so.
But see, that's you intentionally saying, like, you know what, fuck this. I know I got to move past that.
But if I wouldn't have took that action, that thought wouldn't have meant nothing for long.
So when it comes to the question of materialism and the different provisions that we have to give, if we take away materialistic things, which we all need, we have to be intentional about getting to know the people that we are sharing existences with, because it's too easy to fuck your life up. It's just life is too easy to make and far easier to fuck up. It just is. You can fuck up somebody's life by accident. You can fuck up somebody's life with good intentions. You can fuck up somebody's life.
You gotta happen to life as opposed to life happening to you.
You see what I'm saying?
And like we talk about men being visual creatures, right? I think we're selling women short here, as if they're not also visual. Maybe we're more visual, but and then so many things lead to sex for them, right? That's when they get more physical. Ooh, he took out the trash.
It looked like
I want to fuck now. It turned me on. It always goes to that. Oh, that turned me on. A smart man just turns me on. Where all I gotta do is look at you to be turned on. Now the culture is dick prints and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of the things that we attribute to genders is really something that we all do.
So you go Sharif talking that being toxic, talking about your ass. Yeah, all right, bro.
Like we say men are visual, but How you gonna say women ain't visual? Look at them. Look what they dress. Look how they dress.
They're visual.
They
They
visual as
create
fuck.
visuals.
I mean, look at how they react to what they see in their minds.
And look at what they're looking at on us to get turned on.
You see what I'm saying? So it's
A
like,
bald head. Some of them turned on by a belly.
yeah.
Some of them they're turned on by a dick print.
Some
of them
by size.
The reason
you know
these
what I'm saying?
niggas are sending dick pics in your inbox is because a lot of women have accepted. Okay, so but
Yes.
anyway.
So yeah, to the question of provision, there's gotta be way more to the world than just material things. And if you're not providing the person support in other areas, like if you know you got emotional instability in certain areas, if you know that you are sensitive in certain areas, if you know that you're an angry person, like these are places you're gonna need some provision at.
Yeah, man. I think that we probably gotta have a show on the types of provisions. And maybe even get some guests on for that shit.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that because that's something worth diving into. Because I mean, for real, G. And I understand that the times is hard. Pennies don't go as far as to do. You know what I'm saying? Skyrocketing, the price of every damn thing's going up. I understand that. Cost of living is going up. So it's hard not to focus on needing things. But we're detaching our humanity from each other by only seeing each other as provisions and things we can use to get over to the next thing.
And provisions obviously goes so much deeper.
It do.
The surface level materialistic stuff.
When I can get you to sell your whole identity for a couple bucks that I'm gonna put on the internet for infinity, and you'll do it just for the gram. Like you sacrifice your whole future. You know what I'm saying? Just for this one moment. If I throw something like that, that's where we at though. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad, but we need to pay more attention to each other as people, and then we can provide more.
Yep, but hey man, we about to get up out of here. D Smith, tell them where to find you at.
Man, make sure you catch me. Get this underscore D at IG. D Smith period on Facebook. Get this D with D Smith on Facebook as well as Shoptalk 7 across all platforms. And check me out at bottle service as well. We are gonna be here at the Wild Hair September 25th. Man, make sure y'all are there. Catch out with me in this. Catch with me in. It's gonna be stupid.
You did what I'm saying.
It's gonna be stupid, dude. It's gonna be stupid. Come on in there. Come have a drink with me, Black T Bibbs, Robin E, Aqua, Shy Blizz. We got 360 Poo performing. We got Paperwork performing. We got the topics on deck. We're gonna take some questions from the audience, get some audience participation, and we got some games, and we're gonna have a good time with the audience, man. So y'all come on in and have a drink with us and enjoy the opener to Bottle Service Season 2, baby. Let's get it.
This show. And you know me, same thing, Media MONIX. You know, Shoptalk 7 across all platforms, Media MONIX, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok. You know,
Christian Mingle
for sure. First ladies hit me up.
Christian Mingle.
I got some good Bible study for you. I promise it's just Bible study.
Hours.
That's all we gonna do is Bible study. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Hours worth. Couple hours worth. Block the calendar.
It won't be just lip service amongst the congregation.
We shall deal and agree.
We did. Where two or more come to agree, so shall he be. That's horrible. That's such fucking. Oh God, that's sacrilegious. October 18th, the Ambivalence Listening Party starring Lamar Creation, man. Friday, October 18th at Lemon Cocktail Lounge, 1600 West Grand Avenue, Chicago, Illinois 60622. So y'all know this out west.
It's for the grown folk, man.
You did grown folk. Come dressed to impress. I done told y'all now. First 5 women in tight skirts. Drinks on Lamar.
It's for the ladies, baby. I'm trying to tell you, it's gonna be shit. Boy,
you know,
I'm going to Can G's for this one.
You did.
I'm going to Can G's for this
one. I might even stop at Dress to Impress. I don't know. But
boy,
you know what I'm saying? Biblin's party. Also my birthday.
Yes, sir.
So come on out, celebrate.
Have some drinks.
At midnight, give me some money because that's officially October 19th. I'll take it. No worries. The prettiest girl we get to go on a date on my birthday.
Oh.
We can go to breakfast. I think I already got a date.
Breakfast is
good. Matter of fact, I had one for breakfast.
Breakfast is a date.
Lunch.
Make it a day.
You dig what I'm saying? One of my good friends I can't hang out with because she's gonna be out of town.
So we got space.
I got space. She ain't gonna be here. There's space.
Got space.
You feel me? But anyway, we're gonna get up out of here, man. We got Freaky Food for Thought, man. Freak, if y'all don't understand, the word freak is an acronym. It stands for face reality. Everybody ain't kind. So shout out to Mitra Renee, Freak herself.
Yeah, shout out to Shy Mac,
Canna K,
the voice.
That voice.
Yeah.
They coming up right after us, man. I think I'm gonna go out though. What am I going out with?
What we going out with, man? What we going out with?
I feel like I should know this. You know what? What's the name of that song with Actually, I want to go out with Oh My Mind, Lamar Creation, Shop Bliss.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Good song, lead us into our next show.
Okay.
Shop Talk 7
That
show.
works.
Get this deep.
Let's get it.
R&B Tuesday.
Shit.
You dig?
Yes, sir.
Toxic shit. Let's go.
Let's go.
On my crowd and shit. She a cold mamacita, doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, ooh, mama. You say, ooh, mama. She make you say, ah, yeah. She make you say, ah, yeah. Hey, mamacita. I must admit that it's really nice to meet you. See, I've been peeping your features. They mesmerizing and I think you a catch. Got me wondering, does the brain match? Yeah, I'm talking about your mouthpiece. Even though she got a pretty mouthpiece. I love to talk about a few things. Of course, you know I saw the nice rain. She a cold mamacita. Doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, ooh, mama. Ooh, mama. She say, ooh, mama. She make you say, ah, yeah. She make you say, ah, yeah. Now back to this bling, I mean this ring, cause I ain't a home wrecker, but I'm fucking up apartments, though. She wanna tell me about the matters of her heart. Falling all apart, and she wanna share my space to cope, warm her up like a coat. Now pretty much she let me have my way with her. Them sneaky links, that's how I get away with her. No need for games, it ain't no need to play with her. Yeah, we both understand, we just stick it to the plan. You're cold, mamacita, doing all I can. I say it's cool, nice to meet you. I see you got that rock on your finger. I can't be your friend, so guess I gotta fuck up a happy home. She make you say, ooh, mama. You say, ooh, mama. She make you say, ah, yeah. She make you say, ah, yeah, yeah.
Where you got it, I'm the hottest.
You sure looking good tonight, baby. I just wanna,
Oh, baby,
I just wanna make sweet love to you tonight, baby.
come on.
If you don't mind.
Bye, guys. Bye. See you later. Shop Talk 7. We out.
The world's greatest